Thanks very much, Cathaoirleach. I just want to make a comment on the public record in respect of the Leinster Orbital route. I think where we need early action is actually seeing the route finalised in respect of this as urged by the NTA. It is regretful that still capital funding has not been provided for the provision of this Leinster Orbital route, which is a key piece of infrastructure across many towns and many counties. And in that respect, that there is no funding provided in the current plan up until 2035 is most regretful. I would be seeking that this key piece of infrastructure would be progressed. The petition mentions the Hill of Tara and Brú na Bóinne. There's another key piece of infrastructure. You could not build a Wendy house in Brú na Bóinne. Such are the stringent planning guidelines, and I should know I have worked on many Meath County development plans, and the protections that are in place, and rightly so, for Brú na Bóinne are extensive. Equally so, the protection of lives, and when you see that the Slane bypass is still mired in controversy and lack of funding and planning decisions, and that there has been so many people killed on that deadly bridge, and that we're not able to provide that crucial piece of infrastructure. So pieces of infrastructure like the Leinster Orbital route are critically needed. And it is a misnomer to see places like Brú na Bóinne and the Hill of Tara mentioned in that respect. I know the Hill of Tara very well. I live only a few miles away. I spend most weekends on the Hill of Tara with my children, and spent most weekends on the Hill of Tara as a child myself. It is an intrinsic part of the lives of Meath people. I am privileged to live beside it. And when I stand on the mound of the hostages most weekends with my kids and I look across the Tara Valley, such was the manner in which the M3 was constructed, you nearly could not see it whatsoever. Yet we had a scenario where that was mired for over 10 years in planning controversy by people who wouldn't know how to find the Hill of Tara. Who wouldn't know how to find, sorry, Cathaoirleach. We had a situation where Pat Kenny broadcast a radio show from the Hill of Tara, and the road was being built 3.5 miles away. 3.5 miles away, and they were broadcasting a show, giving the impression in people's mind that this piece of infrastructure was going through. So when you see scenarios like this, painting a picture that somehow national monuments are in danger, it is a misnomer, it is wrong, and it needs to be tackled. It references the fact that archaeologically the M3 cost taxpayers $740 million, almost more than the contractor was paid to build the road. It was because of misinformation. It was set out clearly how that road, more archaeological finds were actually discovered because of the work in the surrounding area when it came to the Hill of Tara. And the preservation of that now in our national museums because of the sensitive manner in which it was handled. And as I said at the outset, what we need to see is action on the Leinster Orbital route so that towns such as Drogheda, Navan and Naas can realise their full potential, can grow and create the counterbalance that is needed to the city, the congested city, and allow our regional towns grow in a sustainable manner. I would want to see this project happen sooner rather than later. Thank you, Cathaoirleach.